Happy Saturday. I hope y'all all well. Blessed and highly favored. But can we talk about this online left? Not the real life leftist people, but the online left. Because the real life leftist people, like the real life people that I know that's left, I got no problems with them. Half of them I'm friends with. We may disagree on policy, but they're not toxic like these online leftist people. The online leftists they the bitch asses. Hello to everyone that came on. Happy Saturday. I hope all is well. But so this Steve Cox guy, I think he's like an independent, failed congressional candidate. He couldn't even win the district, the 39th or I don't know, California district, and he lost that. So he had the nerve to have beef with moi, and that didn't even involve him, but so happened to throw himself in the motherfucking mix. This is what happens when people don't mind their white business. So I'm trying to find all the shit. Because this is how it all started. Sound like Slick Rick, the ruler. So, apparently, it started off with this guy, American Divine, who replied to my tweet about Mr. Knight. He says, spend less time on the people whom you hate. Spend more time on the hypocrisy of a woman you fiend to love. Apparently, hey queen, he tried to come for Kamala. Because I told this guy, who I found him tweeting somebody, I thought Steve Cox honestly was a GOPer. Maybe I got him mixed up with Steve Guest. But anyhow, I said this. The one who had the nerve to slide in my mentions to criticize another black woman, but retweets the most racist men in the GOP on his timeline. Here's the proof. And Steve Cox did criticize Juneteenth. I mean, why in your white motherfucking mind you criticized Juneteenth? The Juneteenth holiday is a great strategy for the Democratic Party and its donors. The ruling class will drive two narratives using race to keep us divided and fighting each other. This should be a holiday. This shouldn't be a holiday. So, I don't know how he got it, but he decided to call me a clown. He screenshot my tweet. And then he put a cartoon, which I think the cartoon was really fucking racist. Everyone I don't like is a racist. A liberal guide to the online political discussion. Why in your white motherfucking mind did that? I have no idea. So I said, ladies and gentlemen, meet Steve Cox, an unapologetical, deplorable Trumper who has the gall to cry about yours truly calling him a racist. If I was Mr. Cox, I would actually do some research on the meaning of Juneteenth instead of calling a random person on the internet a clown. And then he said, I'm a leftist and you're way to my right. Your Joy Reid impersonation needs work. First of all, I never want to be Joy Reid. Joy Reid is a great journalist. But it so happens that Steve Cox thinks that every black woman is angry. Typical leftist guide to being a misogynistic son of a bitch. And I said the leftist proves the misogyny towards black women problematic. And then he says something in my comments. Can't believe they're on Twitter when Chris Hayes is on and Maddow is coming up in less than an hour. I guess you like to watch them. I don't know. Yeah, he got some nerves. I said, once again, Steve Cox proves he's a deplorable asshole. And then he goes back and forth saying, were you born like this or did you have an accident? So I'm going to read that again. Were you born like this or did you have an accident? This man keeps proving my point that about white leftist men. And then is this shit lib is a known shit lib? Keep in mind, he got 17,000 followers. I guess he's trying to build up more of his content. The racist man on his app. And it says she keeps going like the energizing buddy if the energizing buddy was half as useful. You're damn straight. As long as a white man on this app insults me, I will let them know not to disrespect me like you doing now. Do you have a significant other or a family to take care of? If so, spend time with them and not pick a fight on Twitter. You disrespected yourself. So I said, you decided to not mind your business. As I said, go take care of your significant other or your family if you have one, and stop arguing with me on this app. And he said, I'm a Trumper according to shit libs. I said, this man has so much smoke for black women. The crazy part is I didn't even start with him. It was a conversation between me and someone else. What an asshole. Because it was. Had nothing to do with him. And I think I told him something. He said, I'll do what I want. Go fuck yourself. As I said, the typical white man responds, however, I will not let this white man ruin my day. And then I tweeted, hey Lee, Steve Cox decided to not mind his business in a conversation that did not involve him. I muted his ass because I refused to let a white leftist to get me off this app. No, ma'am, the devil is a liar. So, of course, he criticized my tweet like the bitch ass that he is. She's running away like a spineless K-Hive coward would. No, I was trying not to engage with you again because obviously you like to call the manager on people. You and your other white male counterparts. I mean, after all, y'all cried about the fucking list that I tweeted out. So I said, I don't want you and your dirty bro socialists calling the manager on me, you spineless asshole. As I said, worry about your family, you failed lame ass politician. The receipts don't lie. And as I said before, your hate and ritual for black women is the reason I called your ass a racist. I don't mince words, not one bit. But all means necessary, keep being the sorry ass, no good struggling leftist politician you will never ever be. And then I guess he said something else. He said, my hate and vitriol is specifically for you. You aren't black women. You're just a black woman. Don't get the distinction, K-Hive clown. Make sure I screenshot that to have that in my records. Whenever Steve Cox is going through some things, whenever we find out. I said, I guess the failed progressive candidates will do anything to stay relevant. I mean, he doesn't have that much followers. He has 17,000 followers. He has less followers than Breonna Greyjoy. Way less. After all, he couldn't win a primary. Instead of going back and forth with me, I see you got a family to feed. Worry about them, not my ass. And I said, this man is still with the shit. I wonder, does he have anyone to love him? His significant other, kids, anyone? And then one of his followers said, I get the feeling she's about to be going through some things. No, I'm good. I'm Gucci. And by that, of course, I mean a come to Jesus moment. What else I could possibly mean? I know the Lord, and he heard my cry. And my soul cries out, hallelujah. He saved me. Knock on wood that I didn't get COVID, and I pray not. As vaccinated as I am. So, So it means that you have blocked everyone that's connected to me. He's I got the feeling everything sounds like Tur's racist. I mean, even more. I wonder your punk ass blocked them. What can you take? Why can't take the heat? Your dirty ass bro socialist fan club is trolling me with racial dog whistles. Why can't you take the heat from the K-Hab? I swear on everything, you prove my point. Yeah, he blocked all of y'all. Queen, he blocked all of y'all. And then he white male spans because he blocked me. And because this went on for like about 18 hours. So I said, after I block him, Steve Cox decided to put that block right back on me. And I have a thread. Here are the receipts and more receipts. And let's keep in mind of who he is. Steve Cox is an independent candidate for Congress for California Congressional, District 39, photojournalist by trade. I guess that's not getting him any money, but okay. And his ass only earned 4.8% of the vote during the primary. Or no, during the election, actually. He ran as an independent. So he only received 8,286 votes versus the incumbent Gil Serensos, I believe. He lost by a little bit as of 81,400, and he had 81,000 votes and 402, and Young Kim, who's the Republican, won by 83,941 votes. So she didn't win by as much as, But he says something like, "Oh, hey, look, a threat. It will be a shame if people reported this K-Hive garbage." I guess he's mad. So it's time to read Mr. Cox. So, Steve, now that you put that official block on me, I am so happy to say yes. Oh, fucking yes. And why? Because your motherfucking dirty looking ass, your fucking Shrek ass, pencil face, pointy ass, nose ass, motherfucking nasty looking ass kept fucking arguing with me. And for why? I don't know. Maybe you want to eat my pussy. I mean, it's nice and tight and it actually smells good. Or maybe you need to get some pussy. I mean, you're so angry. I mean, you was quick enough to quote tweet me yesterday evening. Is the sex really that bad? I mean, you look like you have a child. I don't know if you're still with the woman. I have no idea. I don't know if you're fucking anybody, but you need to get fucked. Seriously. Like, I don't know what's going on. Really, I don't know what's going on. But overall, let me just say this to Mr. Cox. So, Mr. Cox, you have proved my point that you a whole ass motherfucking racist. You a bum. You a loser. No one knows you. You ain't shit. And you ain't gonna be shit. I know that's mean, but you ain't gonna be shit. For Christ's sake, I don't think you have a woman or a man, whatever fluent where you go. All I know is, I don't know why you were so pressed about me and kept going back and forth with me. Like I said, you may wanted to eat my pussy. Like I said, my pussy is nice and tight and clean. But it's not for your lips. Nobody. And will never be. I already got somebody that's digging on me. I know I don't want no relationship, but all I know is I don't want Steve Cox to go back and forth with me. So I'm glad you put that block on me. I'm so glad. Then I don't have to look at your ugly face and keep going with my life as if anybody knew who you were. Just saying. But yeah, I mean, like, oh my God, like for 18 hours, like, dude, did you wake up in the morning? You didn't get your dick sucked? I mean, like, if you have a woman at home, that's the first thing y'all do, y'all little foul play and everything, and then y'all get it popping. I know I'm talking about sex a lot because I haven't had sex since 2019, but I mean, I'm so high on life. I'm happy. And I want to still continue to live that way until I find the right one. Just saying. But yeah, I wonder how long it took him to block everybody before Troll. Yo, he literally went through my fucking profile. Like, I'm wondering, like, are you really that obsessed? Like, do you like melon? You got all this hateful black women. When somebody got a lot of hateful black women, they secretly love black women. Like, they really want to do some sexual shit to black women. I don't know what it is. I mean, we taste good and we smell good. We cocoa butter, shea butter, regular lotion, Vaseline, oils, anything we put on our body is naturally flawless. Just saying. But so I don't know what happened with this Monica Lewinsky thing, but it seemed like she has, I don't know what, like, so she kept saying some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck she's saying, but trying to find the tweet. So here it is. So Monica tweeted this: "Dear intern, it gets better. Love. P.S. Don't wear a beret for a while, okay?" Monica, your alleged affair, your blowjob to the 42nd president of the United States was over 20-something years ago. He haven't been the president since 2000, early 2001. And that's 20 years ago. Yes, Bill is the cheating husband. He doesn't get no pass. No wonder why he aged all these years. But Monica, you thought you were doing something by tweeting that, trying to take shots at the former First Lady, former Secretary of State, former Democratic presidential candidate 2016. It wasn't working. You got dragged up and down Twitter. Like, I'm gonna need for you, Monica, to take care of yourself. Stop trying to make yourself relevant through the eyes of the Clintons. Stop trying to villainize the Clintons, especially the former First Lady, former Secretary of State, former 2016 Democratic presidential candidate. It's not working for you. It's not. Go sit on somebody else's dick and stop worrying about Hillary Clinton and her marriage. Because yes, she took her husband back. That's what any woman of faith will do. And Bill is paying for it. He's looking older every day. And him and Hillary are a year apart, and he's looking much older than Hillary. That's something that he has to deal with, and God is punishing him. So you, Monica, I'm going to need for you, darling, to shut the fuck up. Sit on somebody else's dick and live your life. And that's that. But yeah. Yo, I swear to God, everybody, it's I don't know what it is, but these folks are crazy. Crazy people. It's crazy people on this internet. But I ain't about to log off. And I want you all to have a lovely and blessed rest of your weekend. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. For those who have their fathers, stepfathers, grandfathers, uncles, whatever, happy, or your husbands, happy Father's Day. Good night.